Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream for the weekend. So we're gonna see what's going on, what happened, of course, on Friday, what we might expect tomorrow when the market opens. Is it gonna be a Black Monday? And when the market opens, everyone proceeds or continue with the selling, or we gonna see something different? So, welcome everyone. Oleg, hello. Nice to see you. Special request PAH3. Sorry for the noise. Here we go. We start with the noise. PH3 and Paul. Hello, buddy. Hi, KG. Thanks for the Sunday live stream. Could you please look at DVN? Yes, for sure, buddy. Happy Sunday as well for you. Toti, hello, buddy. Nice to see you. Bad news or good news? Well, we're gonna see, but basically, it's very obvious, right? So, yeah, we're gonna see, guys. So, NNE for Arcane, you're very welcome. Guys, we have a long list as well from Discord channel as well for the members. And of course, we're gonna take some few, of course, additional requests. So, we're gonna leave some space. And we're going to start with Nasdaq, of course, to see what's going on at 11 minutes. All right. So for Nasdaq, to repeat, what do we have here? Basically, we have, of course, a 1, 2 here, finished as a running flat, A, B, and a C running flat. And we move in several 1, 2s. Because of the wave here that interfere, of course, with the zone 1. You have potentially 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 5 longer than wave 3 as well, so you cannot really consider diagonal. And this is an impulse. This is kind of like a zigzag. So yeah, I mean, kind of, but it still can be, of course, a triple 1, 2. Much more possibility because your wave 3 is very clear there. Meaning 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I'm explaining this because I saw many counts on the Discord community sharing that we might be in a wave 3 here, which is unlikely for now because we need a proof for this, which is the next price action, which it might change later on the counting. But currently, for safer count, of course, we should, of course, call a finished impulse, meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 to finish wave 3. 4 and a 5, your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished. We top for a wave 1 in Nasdaq and we drop massively with a very clear signal, right? In one drop, and potentially wave 2, of course, is calling there. Meaning 0.38 might be the minimum requirement taken from the start of this impulse to the end of it to give us, of course, 21K347. 0.38 FIB time is also very required, which is a minimum at 19 December, meaning Christmas or end of the year, where we maybe start to think to move for higher in the new year, potentially. So maybe optimistic year 2026. We're gonna see. So basically, delusional. Sorry, I missed Discord request. Can you look at Samsung? Samsung, yes, sure. All right. So basically, we have a wave 2, 0.38. Okay. So this is what I'm looking for right now. This move downward. Well, nothing to analyze. Definitely, it is an impulse. Yeah, definitely. We're looking for a massive impulse starting from the top exactly here, okay, which is the all-time high currently. And yeah, I believe that this impulse can be done. Yes, it can be done. So you have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is 5 waves already. And probably we, of course, move upward in a 1, 2, and then proceed the downside. Okay. Meaning on Monday, we are 15-minute chart here, guys. Okay, we are 15-minute chart. Don't forget this. Meaning on Monday or when the market opens, it might pull back a little bit. Fib levels minimum requirement 0.38, right? As usual. Wave 2. And we might proceed the trend, of course, after it. What it's gonna be? Less confidence, simply selling or news. I don't know. Trump is gonna tweet something new. Whatever it's gonna be, I believe we're gonna drop down. This is an impulse downward. A, B, and a C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so basically we're gonna see more red. All right, it's very obvious we're gonna see more red. Of course, we're gonna rebound first. We're gonna rebound. We're gonna see some green, and of course, many. I think someone on Discord also mentioned on the weekend price. Right now, we're already looking at something moving up. Okay, and this might be it. It might open the market over there, and we drop down directly. So be careful. Okay, it might open like this, somehow, if that happens. So yeah, this is exactly what's going on. Nothing surprising for us should be, if you were watching this channel since the last 2-3 days. Even if you are new, you should not be very surprised, since we already claimed a top already, right? So yeah, these are the possibilities for Nasdaq. Nothing suspicious for bullish, honestly, yet. It's a very clear impulse. So we're gonna start with SPX as well before I move for the chat one more time. So for the SPX, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, also very likely finished. We have 1, 2. You have internally, let's move for hours. You have internally a 1, 2, or if you want, a 1, 2 even can be taken there. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, wave 3, longer of course, 4 and a 5 to finish wave 3, and then 4 and a 5 to finish wave 3, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And yeah, so basically, and here 1, 2, 3, wave 3 is of course looking shorter a little bit than wave 5. It's an extended wave 5, but still of course longer than wave 1, meaning a clean impulse, no interfering with zone 1, meaning no invalidation, clean impulse, and everything looking fine. This is the safest count, I would say. Now you want to dream for more higher, you want to extend this, you want to do something like crazy, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is wave 3, we're looking for 5. This is too early for it, okay? Too early, always. I always put the safest count, guys, and if something change over there here, or over there without reaching the fib levels, then I extend. But first, our target is a wave 2 right now that we have topped. If we, of course, see some reversal or some signal of strength again, or something like that, and we take the invalidation of bearish, which is an impulse already, then okay, we might see an extension, okay? But currently, we move down. Finished 5 waves up. Internally, 1 hour chart, definitely we are in an impulse downward here. After the high over there, I think this is the high. And this might be, of course, I mean, it can be even, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No, we have to take, I think, yeah, we have to take this as truncation. So this is the high, okay? And then 1, 2, and you drop down. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finished impulse. Potentially wave 3 finished, and we might, of course, here be in a potential rebound for a wave 4. Meaning, if you are in this is your high here, and you're looking at a 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 4 might rebound. Of course, it's gonna be a sharp rebound, guys. I don't think the normal rebound is gonna take it, which is a 0.23. I think the 0.38 can be very likely, okay? 6,600. So we might see a rebound and then continuation for lower, okay? Even if we have topped over there somehow, it's still, of course, downside, right? So we're still looking at something for lower. But very likely that this is your 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. I know the wave 2 took the 886, and even, let me check. Is it higher or not? It's not clear yet. Looks like exactly the same price. No, it is not. That is a gap. So yeah, it is a wave 2. So yeah, as per the rules, it is allowed, of course. The guideline says 886, but it's not a rule. So basically, it is a clean impulse 1, 2, 3. Wave 4, wave 5 might continue for lower. The same as for Nasdaq. Invalidation, of course, if we see the price, well, you need structure first, and you need, of course, invalidation of bearish. Yes, it's very far, but yeah, very risky also after such a drop to take a buy. So we need confidence again. We need a structure, impulsive, which it should, of course, look like really good impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, moving, of course, taking invalidation, moving for wave 2, and potentially, of course, continuation in an extension. But so far, we cannot consider yet this, guys. The trend is downward. You got the impulse downward. Now the trend is downward. So this is what I'm expecting: a little bounce here for the stocks, and then of course continuation when the market opens, and it might be a wave 3, which is the title. Is it the same title? Let me check. Yeah, it's a Black Monday potentially, guys. Yeah, potentially. It's gonna be a massive wave 3. Okay, so we gotta be careful. Wave 3 or wave 4 and a 5 here for SPX. Yeah, so, but Nasdaq shows already the top from there. Let me check here, by the way. Yeah, definitely this is the top. So Nasdaq says it's gonna be a wave 3, guys, so be careful. The SPX can be, if there is like some deviation in this platform for this chart, and somewhere you took the high here, it's the same as Nasdaq, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, we gotta be careful. Let me check some other. What do we have here? No, this is obviously lower. SPX 500. Yeah, also lower. For Nasdaq, I think the future. Oh, okay. No, it's the same. Even for the futures and Q1, yes, it's the same. So yeah, Nasdaq much more likely in wave 1 finished. Wave 2 is required. SPX can be, of course, in wave 4, which is also the same. 0.38 can be the same as for Nasdaq. All right, guys. So yeah, that's the news, Totti. Is it bad or good? I don't know. Maybe it's good for you. So the last special request NNE by Arcane. Okay, Mr. Stevenio, hi. Can I take a look? Can you take a look at ELF Beauty? Okay, ELF. We can take a look. Delusional. Sorry, missed. Yes, we already took it. May Johnson. Hi KG, anytime for Rolls Royce. So far, this might be the last one, and if we have time, we take the others. Okay. Polyheat, hello. MRK. Okay. Trump insiders are going to short again. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Totti for Coca-Cola, maybe, buddy. If I'm still healthy to do this, will do. AFCO as well. For S-Bright, Polyheat, MRK, I think taken, yes. So we're gonna see, guys, because I just finished also another stream for the crypto market, which is the same scenarios here that we're looking at. everything is dumping since Friday. So, by the way, the crypto market already showing now the rebound. Yeah, the rebound. The same for the Nasdaq and the same for Nasdaq and SPX. So be careful. We might open already in the blue box. Okay, and we drop down. Okay, so let's see the gold. By the way, let's see. I think the reaction was also massive for the gold, or not. No, not so much. Knowing that when Nasdaq dumps so much, of course, we see a retaliation here. Will this be a longer retracement than the April lows? What do you mean April lows? You mean the trade war? The last? No. Of course not yet. Of course not yet. We're still watching this blue box, of course. All right. So, in time, what? Yes, in time, you mean? Okay. No. There is no chance right now to take the low, of course. And by the way, it's an impulse. The direction of the market is upward already. So definitely it's going to be correction. Now, the correction is going to be short or it's going to be deep. Well, this depends what we get here. But currently, the market is downtrend. But correctively, yes. Okay. Guys, the gold. Let's see the gold. Back to the gold. So basically, the gold, we are still here looking at the gold still moving higher and higher, right? We are in a potential double 1-2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, very clear on the daily, if you are 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, wave 4, A, B, C, D, E, extension, unfolding in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, I'm looking for this wave 4 in the gray scenario. Why? Because on the daily, I can see clearly that we have 1, 2. You have potentially double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Potentially can still have one more high. And we move down. Okay? So we move down, but not really so much because you're still in this wave 4. This one. Meaning, next potential target can be 3,868, of course. But we need, of course, to watch if we get one more high. Yep. So it's too early a little bit. But on the 1 hour chart, obviously here, we are corrective. And that means we are corrective in a lower degree, I would say. What does it mean, lower degree? It means if we are looking for this blue box, and you start already corrective from there before even reaching something closer, that means the correction here is very shallow. And it might still be, of course, a potential 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, a 4, and a 5. Before you move for this wave 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 later on. Okay? So this is a big difference here. And we might see, of course, we might see a wave 3 extended one more high. Is it right now happening? Well, it can be, of course. And it might be, yes, on Monday, if Nasdaq will open so much in red, well, the gold might, of course, move very high, guys. Might be move, and this might be, of course, kind of preparation in several 1-2s, an explosion for wave 3. Maybe the market will open already very high. I don't know. We're gonna see this. I don't know, guys. Can you suggest a chart for example, that it shows the gold price in the weekend, or there is no possibility? I don't know. Maybe you have some information about that. If that is the case, please share the symbol so if we can watch this and analyze it. I don't know if that happens. It's the same for Nasdaq as well. If there is some charts that it shows Nasdaq and SPX, but on trading view, of course, not some websites. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about here. We might be in this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. By the way, the scenario already given in the gold video, the latest one. Yeah, we hit the blue box, and we might start to move for higher. Time wise is perfect. I would say it's fine to move higher. No need for WXNY even. But it can be, but of course, very likely, if the stocks will open in red, we might move higher for the gold directly, guys. Okay, so yeah, very easy for the gold, honestly. For the XAG, which is of course the silver here, we are of course here in a potential triangle, but I think we got out. If the market is gonna open somewhere higher, this is already a potential 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're moving very high in a wave 3, 4, and a 5 to reach the 1.618 as expected. And I believe the market is gonna open higher, guys. This is what I think. Let me check where I am here. We are in the 2 hours. This is, yes, exactly. That means, what if 1, 2, 1, 2? No. What if we are in a big 1, 2? That is also not the safest. 3, 4, and a 5. I'm wondering. I'm wondering from where I should take the wave 3. Now, there is several possibilities. What I think is this. This is a very significant correction. Very significant. It is an A, B, and a C potentially here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, it looks like 3 ways for me. Yes, it's something corrective here. A, B, C, yes, it can be definitely a running flat, failing to take the low with an impulse, obviously, and it's a very significant correction. And that means this separates definitely a major count here. Meaning whether you can take it 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 1, A, B, and a C wave 2, your wave 3 is unfolding for higher. Meaning 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and then we move very massively. If the market opens there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna place the count. 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, and a 5 might be very extended, guys. Okay, even wave 3 might be very extended. Blue box. Okay, very close to the blue box. Let me check this on the daily to see it a little bit from outside the view. Yes, I'm very convinced. I'm very convinced. Thank you. So because my count even on the daily shows a wave 3 there. So yes, I'm very convinced with the small count to finish the wave 3. This one. Therefore, this is a big 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Definitely. Let me check. Here we go. Volume, very clear. This is your wave 3 unfolding. Therefore, I transfer this to double 1, 2. Of course, I could give it 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But look at the volume, guys. Okay, the highest amount of volume should be always mostly in the wave 3, of course. Okay, so what I'm looking at here, definitely also for a wave 3, I'm gonna put this in white, and I'm gonna put here also a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here you go for the gray. Okay. So I would say it is still very early. Yeah, this is a very massive move. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Very extended 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Even in the top, not finished. So you still need, yeah. So it's gonna transfer to 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, guys. It's gonna be very massive for the silver. Look, there is something here I wanted to tell you before. The silver, now the silver has woke up. Yeah, the silver just woke up after the gold. The gold is almost, yeah, almost done, but not really. Still, of course, looking for higher. But the most impulsive wave by the gold is already done. Currently, it's time for the silver. Okay, the silver is following right now. Yeah, so and that means the all-time high, as expected, has been taken already. Yeah, already expected, all-time high taken, meaning we are already here in. If we are, of course, in a diagonal, we can be in ABC, ABC, ABC again, another ABC, and another ABC. But for this wave C, I'm looking for the wave 5, because anyway, it's not finished yet, unless if it's gonna finish as wave 5 extended here, as mentioned, but obviously not yet. And I think it's gonna reach the $1.61873. At least in ABC, in diagonal, which is in confluence with the 0.618 taken from the wave 3 based on the wave 4, giving us wave 5, 0.7 perfection for the targets. If silver will extend, then gold too. Gold will move up. There is a difference when you say extended or when it's gonna proceed the move up. Okay, gold is already extended, and potentially, of course, it's gonna move up, definitely. But the extension for the gold is done, man. Is done so far. Yeah, very from here. Okay, it has started from before, but basically for now, for this year, it's already extended. Yeah. While the silver, and of course, you're still in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, so it's gonna move up. But the silver has now higher look at the, you still around the 1-to-1 here, like ABC. It still look like ABC 1-to-1 fib level. You did not saw yet a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. While on the gold you can count it so far, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So there is a difference. I think that the silver, you see, I mean, this is what I mean. Like you still have only you just started, okay? While the gold, you already you are already in 5 waves. This is what I mean. But the silver not yet, and it might transform to 5 waves. Yeah, so this is what I mean. But both will move up. But performance, I mean, as if you want percentage of profit, of course, the next level is silver more than gold, more than the gold, because the gold right now is gonna move up, but the percentage of profit is gonna be the difference. Okay, this is what I mean. And do you know why? Do you know why this happens right now? Because the whole world has opened its eyes on the gold price, which is booming, exploding, blah, 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 blah. And now consider that you want to enter and buy the gold. We're not talking about trade. We're talking about buying gold, really, real gold, or bonds or whatever, like related to the gold. Would you prefer to buy the gold with its high price, or you prefer to go to silver, which is still, of course, a very acceptable price, and still following the gold, and it might explode, of course, higher. Therefore, that's why now you see the silver waking up, because everyone goes to cheaper price, guys, knowing that it's gonna explode. That's why. Very simple, like in a simple example. So Tesla, we are at 40. At 40. Okay, so Tesla, I'm gonna take it from there. Here we go. Okay, we should have seen a drop here. Okay, yeah. Let me hydrate, mute. All right, so basically for Tesla, yes, so for Tesla, as I mentioned, guys, wow, I think it happened. What I mentioned before, I'm not interested after taking, of course, this target here, 1-to-1 fib level 475. I'm not interested anymore. Even if I have double 1-2, I don't care about it anymore. Why? Because 1-to-1 fib level is taken, meaning ABC can be finished. Plus, it can be possibly that this is simple 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Finished, and we drop down. And not a triangle. It can, I mean, as per Elliott wave count, you can turn it like this. Okay, running flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5, we drop down. Highest possibility was, of course, the triangle, very clear triangle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But based on the situation and the psychology of the market and etc., it can simply finish. Therefore, I was raising a warning already about this. I'm not interested anymore, and even I'm not gonna dive deeper in the analysis anymore, because we're looking for lower on a macro level. Meaning, on the macro level, you have finished here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave A, wave 1, ABC, wave 2, wave B, and you're looking for wave C, 1-to-1 fib level. Followed by expanding flat, wave B, and ending diagonal in zigzags. If this ending diagonal was impulses, I would keep a possibility for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then booming. But you are in zigzags. So it's not allowed to be in triple 1-2s. Meaning you finished A, B, C, you drop down, or you finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finished impulse wave 1, you move for a wave 2. The drop is there. Plus, I mentioned be careful from truncation. Truncation, yeah, we might not take the high. And I mentioned this several times. Why? Because when I placed the ABC 1-to-1 fib level and it showed me that we might not take the high, okay, I had to tell you about that. So here we go. Truncated wave 5 in an ending diagonal. We move down for Tesla, definitely. Because also the possibility of ending diagonal, by the way, I didn't explain this, why I'm looking down directly, because I was still watching potential ending diagonal, or at least 4-5. But this is going deep. And it might, of course, well, okay, there is a chance. I will not say no. Of course, there is a chance. Invalidation, sorry, of bullish is there. Meaning if this wave 4 in the yellow is going to move there and then start to move up again, which I doubt it so much, guys, can be. Or it can be ABC also move up again. So, but I'm not interested. This is the idea. As risk management and like the possibilities, Yeah, it's a big risk, honestly. Nvidia. So at 44 minutes. Okay. So for Nvidia, we are potentially also can be in a top. Don't forget also that I mentioned this as well, because we can see, of course, a potential ending diagonal here, finished. Okay, it can be a potential ending diagonal, kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Plus, plus if we are in an A, B, and a C, as ABC, I'm just thinking about it. Wave B over there. Okay, let's see where the wave B might end. Yes, you're exactly there. So both possibilities suggest if you are in ABC here, your wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal, because the wave 4 interfere. You have zigzags here, zigzag, zigzag, also zigzag. No, this is impulse because it might be ABC. Yeah, I don't like it, guys. In both case scenarios, ABC, you drop down for our target. If finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal, we drop down, we have topped. Okay, so we gotta be careful from this one. Here we go. All right, so yeah. Confirmation for lower taken and invalidation of bullish. That was old one, yeah. For this 4 and a 5, it's already unfolded without invalidation. But yeah, I mean, we very likely we have top, guys. Okay, we hit the blue box as expected, and then of course we might move down. Is it ABC? Well, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test this. So basically, yes, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15-minute chart, you're looking at an impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. We might, of course, proceed. Okay, so very likely as well for Nvidia that we dive deeper, guys. Okay, if we fail the ABC for higher, which I doubt it. I mean, look at it, guys. A, B, and a C. Look what a time for a correction. What does it reflect downside? Nothing. There is not a wave 2, 3, 4, 5 requiring this much time of correction in the top. Therefore, this is your correction there. ABC reflecting this correction in wave 2, alternating as well, perfectly, finishing ending diagonal, perfectly. You move for a wave 2. Wave 2 should be 0.38. And it has to be adjusted. Let me adjust this. Here we go. So we're looking for 142 here, potentially for Nvidia. And for timing, let me adjust also the same as for Nasdaq. December, mid-December or end of December, meaning New Year. So very interesting. The same as for Tesla, right? The same as for Tesla. It might be very deep. Yep. So everything suggests, guys, that we have topped, honestly, for the stocks and for Nasdaq and SPX so far. All right. Before I move for the special request, let me check the chat with you. Resistance at 6,144. Okay. Might be. No, it might not be a retracement longer than April lows. Can we see Doku? I doubt it, buddy. It's a very long list today. I understand it. But be careful. I mean, basically, the whole markets are dumping. So you got the idea already. So, yeah. Tomorrow morning, we'll see how Asia react to gold. Yeah. I think it's gonna be something very, very massive. Yeah. NEM, yeah, I doubt it, buddy, but I'm gonna write it, but I doubt it. If silver will extend, then gold too. Okay, agreed. Platinum, palladium, yes, all metals will explode, will follow the gold right now. They will be waking up right now because they're still cheaper than the gold. The gold has reached very high price already. So it will continue to get higher, but of course, as investors, they prefer, of course, to move for something cheaper right now. Yeah, that it's not. It still has potential to go to bring profit. This is the idea. It's not about the price of the gold. Also, that the gold is so expensive. It's about, of course, how you grow what you invest. Right. This is the idea. The Qualud gang. Okay. All right, guys. Um, let's start with RKT here for 51 minutes. Okay, so RKT, rocket companies, all right. Okay, not recommended chart at all. This is very, very corrective chart. Always, guys, especially Discord member, as I always tell you also in Discord, always seek after an impulsive chart towards the upside, significantly telling us a direction for the market. This is the most safest choice that you might have and you might trade. If you move with something like this, very corrective, you're gonna be in a trouble. This is definitely correction. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1, you are a very, very corrective in W, X, and a Y. You might proceed wave C downward or wave 3. Nobody knows. Meaning A, B, and a C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, the same as I say in the Discord, you never want to buy a company which is losing its value every day. Okay? You don't want to invest with this. So be careful. MP. 52 minute. MP materials. Okay, that's nice. We're looking here at wave 1 or wave A. Correction 1, 2, 1, 2. Currently, we are in a wave 4, obviously finished, and 4 hours chart, we're looking at a 1, 2, and we're still moving for higher, and probably 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, yeah, you got something here. Let's go 1 hour to see this thing. Okay, it's an alert. Okay, it's an alert. You have to be careful. And now it can be two things. It can be double 1, 2, preparation for explosion, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or it can be an A, B, and a C. So, signal for moving to the blue box is taking the high. Simply taking the high, meaning we proceed the move upward. Okay? If we take the low, or we proceed, we open for lower, especially if you hit this high here of the second one too, there, because we did already, which is not really nice signal. But if we come back to it, okay, it's a signal we move down. Meaning even can be a bigger A, B, and a C. Don't forget, this is looking 3 waves, potentially W, X, and a Y, and you move, of course, for a wave C downward in a deeper wave 4. Okay, so gotta be careful. Let's watch the fib levels, of course, and the key levels. So you need to continue for higher, confirmation for higher. If the price stays below this on the opening and in the next days, you move down. Be careful. IONQ 54 minute. Okay, for IONQ, we have hit the target very nicely, very precisely, and in a very clear structure. Wave 5, wave 1, we're done. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We move downward. Meaning, next thing here, or next target, let's downgrade this. Here we go. Oh, we have 1, 2 already. Okay, we are in 1, 2. We're looking, I'm gonna clean up here. No need for it anymore. Also this. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna keep the diagonal because anyway, can be. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is a diagonal, by the way, leading diagonal, which it can transform to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why? Because we have impulses. Meaning the next target or testing area is taken from there. Wave 2, minimum target 48. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. That means it's not necessarily to be looking for this as a wave 2. Very likely that you are in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This blue box is gonna be our answer. If we move higher, wave 3, definitely we are 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and you move really higher. Because wave 2 taken from there is very low. Sorry, guys. I feel not really good in my voice. Today I talk too much. So yeah, wave 2 here is very deep. All right. So yeah. Let's watch this one first. Okay, let's see Dow Jones, 57 minute. Okay. Dow Jones. Okay. Yeah, definitely we have topped as expected. Okay, it has made an extension internally. Okay, this is it. The blue box hit, we move down. Everything is done here. Obviously, it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Boom. Next target, I would say, because we have finished, this was, yeah, a target potentially for a wave 4, but this was not the case. We moved higher. And now you're looking for this 0.3842 for $42. Can it be like several 1-2s? Well, I doubt it. I doubt it, guys. Because if you are in several 1-2, mean 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, and then you move higher. But I doubt this. Okay, so I think it's gonna be a big 1-2 here. Okay. Especially when we take this. When we take this price. Okay, so this is confirmation for lower. Even for lower. Why? Because in case also if you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, I doubt it. Okay, so yeah, we move down here. Yeah, it's a wave 3, yes, of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, yes. Okay, you're very welcome, Polyheat. All right, so Shopify 58. Okay. All right. We are in a wave A or a wave 1. Currently, you are in triple 1-2s. Okay. We need a wave 3 there. This was our target. Let me check something. Yes, you need to be careful. We might be in a wave B. also expanding flat in case we dump. In case we move higher, meaning I'm gonna explain, guys. Expanding flat wave C, yes. So next target might be over there. But if you take the high one more time, just one more time, that is blue box again, confirmation for higher. Okay, but be careful from the A, B, and a C. And if you have realized that I'm always watching right now the bearish first, because of course the whole market is bearish right now, right? So you have to take into consideration much more corrections than continuation for higher. But of course, our key levels and signals are always there. $170. Okay, that it regarding Shopify. Let's see OKLO at 1 hour. OKLO. Okay. Yes, we saw a lot of higher prices for OKLO. Our target has been hit. Blue box taken already with the extension 1.618. So therefore, we might, of course, move here into something bigger. Wave 5 extended. Here we go. Wave 5, wave 5. Okay. Let me clean up a little bit to see what's going on. ABC very clear anyway. No need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 and a 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Okay, not finished yet. Okay, so that was a gray scenario that I deleted. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Here we go. So actually, for OKLO, you still need one more high. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3, 4 and a 5. And to make sure, yes, I mean, you cannot get an A, B, and a C here. Even if it looks 3 ways up, you cannot have A, B, and a C expanding flat. Definitely not. So definitely, you might seek for a correction wave 4 here, somehow like that. Wave 4 as an impulse. Targets are 128, and you're looking for wave 5 still, okay, to finish the impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that's the thing. Targets, okay, can be the following. Wave 5 over 1. Here are your next blue box. 225, 276. All right. Oopsie. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that is for OKLO. Let's see, Baba. 1 hour, 02 minutes. Baba. All right. Interesting. Okay. We see continuation for higher. This is confirmation for higher already taken. Wow. Nobody mentioned this to me, but it's fine. But here we go. We move for higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unfinished. You're looking at a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in white. Meaning this ABC in brackets yellow might still be unfolding in a wave C, in a wave B, in a bigger wave C. Or I would say WX and a Y, because if you finish here a wave B, 3 waves, you might, of course, be WX and a Y. But be careful. Also, it can be something 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1, wave 2. But yeah, I mean, you have to take all of this like 1, 2s. That's crazy. Yeah. But if it can be, guys, it can be. If this is a signal, well, it can be. I mean, once we break the 1-to-1 fib level, then I come to this risky possibility. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 3 unfolding for 5, for 5, for 5, and then big for 5. But I need to take this first. Okay? This is how we're gonna take it. So probabilities is very high to continue, of course, for higher. Now confirmation for higher taken already, and obviously we're still looking for it. Your invalidation for this impulse downward, let me zoom in, is very far as well. I believe this is the wave one. Invalidation of bullish. 124. If the price stays above this, even if, yeah, like ranging, whatever doing, if it stays above the 124, you're still looking for higher. BIDU, 1 hour, 05 minute. BIDU. Okay. So, very old analysis. I don't know. It has been a long time. I know it from the presentation here. Okay. Blue box. Here you go. So we were looking since long time ago for this potential diagonal here, ending diagonal, and it looks like it is right. And we still 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, because it is a zigzag. I got, of course, the idea for the ending diagonal. It is unfolding in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Still the same target to be expected. Currently on the lower time frame, yeah. Daily. Yes. I think this is an ABC here. Definitely. Okay. I need to refresh and to hydrate. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, guys. So yeah, definitely we're still looking here for lower. You're looking for the blue box, 50, 57, 56, $57. And I think this is an ABC. Okay, now it can be like one more high. Wave two can even extend a little bit. So I see one more high, honestly, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But be careful, very risky. Okay. Next one is AAP, which is at 1 hour 7 minutes. Okay. So AAP, we have not Appl, AAP, or maybe you mean this one, Advanced Auto Parts. Yeah. Okay, for this one, we have clearly an impulse. Not really. No. No, it is not an impulse. Okay, or look, what do you have? You have an ABC here, or WXNOI. Here we go. 3 ways up, 3 ways down. A, B, and a C, very clear zigzag in a Y. And then followed by 3 ways down, 3 waves down, B, and a C in an expanding flat. Yes, very, very convinced. In an expanding flat, wave C finished because you have several 1, 2s here. Wave 3 given already 4, 5. 4 and a 5 can be one more low. Yes, be careful because you have like several 4, 5. Therefore, a not recommended chart. A, B, and a C. You never know where a wave B might end up. Never. Okay. It's the most tricky wave. It can, of course, trick you. It can be something else later on, maybe like 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 5 ways down again, and then moving wave B, wave C after finishing this wave B. So be careful. Not recommended chart, and that's why I always recommend an impulsive chart, clear one with a direction, of course, to be much more safer. Yep. Next one is LEU, 1 hour 10 minutes. Centrus Energy. All right. Not recommend the chart. Again, it's impulsive downward. The direction of the market is downward, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you see another impulse upward, which is, of course, potential psychology here found. And this is exactly the signal that you need to be a little bit much more safer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning whether you are in A, B, and a C, for potential A, B, and a C expanding flat, or you simply found a new psychology and you move for higher, transferring this impulse into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, continuation for higher. Currently, if you are really in an impulse wave 5, you are looking for a wave 5 target, which is already there. A little bit higher, yes, can be very likely, but yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, or 1, 2 again, 3 is unfolding for 5, 4, 5, yes, it can be, guys. It can be extended, also, yes. So, but trade safe, of course. It's not very clear because we lack for data here to make the things much more safer, you know. The more data you have in the history, the better, meaning preferably if I have like something like this A, B, and a C, I make sure that, oh, this is a wave C, for example, or that you have a 1, 2 here and you're looking for wave 3 already. Yeah, so this is the thing, but we don't have it. So yeah, Samsung. Okay, so yes, in Samsung we are in a 1, 2, 1, 2. Obviously, this is a very extended wave 3 where you are looking at a 1, a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Also no. Let me count this nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. Yes. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, that's true. 4 and a 5, meaning this should be extended here. Let me check something. Yes, wave 2 is there. This is wave 2. This is wave 4. That's why also you have a longer time wave 4. And obviously this is, of course, not an impulse. It is something corrective. It's an a W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y is somehow like this. And then you move, of course, for higher here in 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. 3, 4, and a 5. No, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, meaning 3, 4. Oh, yes. 5 here. 3, 4 for wave 2. Where is the wave 5? Over there. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, that was true. As it was true. Okay, it looks like I spent that time before. So I should trust myself much more. Sorry, guys. Okay, so basically we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Wave 5 is unfolding right now. Target taken very nicely, of course, from this top. Of course, we're looking for these targets, 455,000. Okay, that's interesting stock. Samsung, yeah, of course. Okay, basically, what you're looking at here, okay, 2 hours is not really helpful. Okay, so definitely we're looking here several 1, 2s unfolding 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so I would suggest, of course, be careful with these several 1, 2s because they might be tricky. Can be 1, 2, 1, A, B, and a C in, or 1, W, X, and a wave Y here, because I don't see like 1, 2 here. Okay, I see it as W, X, and a Y. So double 1, 2s, I would say 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Can it be a finished wave 5 there? Well, yes, can be. Can it be that it follow the linear chart? Yes, can be. Be careful. First, you might hit the linear chart before moving logarithmic, which is the 100K. Okay? I believe this blue box is gonna be hit. Definitely, again. All right, guys. Let's take a PAH3 at 1 hour 15 minutes. So PAH3. PAH3. Here we go. Porsche. All right. Porsche. That's weird. Porsche is not looking really nice. One. Is that true? Ooh. What's going on in Porsche? Sorry, guys. I'm just curious a little bit. Wow. Everything moving down. Okay, that's weird. All right. So PAH3 also not looking good at all. Okay. So ABC, very complex one. A, B, C, D, and a E. No, this is a zigzag. Yeah, this is what's going on. Here we go. Etc. is the right market for Porsche. Okay. Are you sure? I don't find it. Are you sure, Xianzu? X. I don't see anything Porsche here. Okay. So if this is okay, this is a special request as symbol, so I think he looks for this one. If an A, B, C, D, and an E here, you have potentially triangle. This is a wave C because obviously it's a leading diagonal correction impulse. And then you're looking for wave D here, probably as ABC, and then you're looking for wave E, meaning moving down. Okay, meaning wave E and then dropping down, meaning below this. Yeah, it's a triangle, guys. When you finish triangle towards the upside, you drop down. Okay. Another possibility, let's be optimistic a little bit. A, it's hard to say, but B and a C. But I'm gonna, of course, reverse it, meaning your triangle might be A, B, C, D, and a E, finishing downward, wave E, and then moving up for a wave C. So I don't recommend this at all. But basically, what we're looking at is something corrective, and you might move for higher, okay? In a wave E. Okay. DVN, which is 1 hour 19 minutes. Okay. DVN. Devon Energy Corporation. All right. All-time history. 1, 2. Yeah, it's corrective wave upward. I mean, it's still fine because it is upward, but yeah, you have ABC here. I'm gonna explain where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leading diagonal wave A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a wave C, impulse, wave C finished. You're looking here for something very corrective. Nothing is impulsive, and that because, of course, a wave 5 is longer than wave 3, unless, of course, it is an expanding diagonal, which I don't like it, but be careful from it because it looks like a perfect one. But why? Because also it's hard to call W, X, and a wave Y. They don't match the wave Y and the W. So as guideline is not really nice. Yeah, but of course, if it is corrective, you see here kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if this is the case that you're looking for the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 4, of course, should already move for higher here because you reach already a deep correction for a wave 4, which is a signal of weakness. Plus, if you take this low, that means, of course, invalidation of bullish. Meaning you want to move higher. Very simple, okay? But if it doesn't, and to be honest, I don't see any signal of strength yet. This is nothing. This is a corrective move upward and you drop down. Be careful from this one. Plus, it is corrective in the daily. That's why on the all-time history. That's why I always suggest, of course, from here it starts. Yeah, the right thing to do, guys. From there, what you choose in the all-time history. Nano-nuclear. Sorry, guys. Sorry, buddy, who choose this one. I cannot analyze it. But basically, it can be, of course, leading diagonal, wave 2, wave 3 later on. But you drop down currently. You might be ABC as well. Okay, so nobody knows. But yeah, very fresh one. 1 hour 21. ELF. Beauty, yes. All right. So we did this before. Double 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, no invalidation. We move higher. So far you're good. You're doing good with it. Potentially wave 1 finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're looking for a wave 2 definitely here. So be careful. So wave 2 required minimum target 0.38, which is $98. Okay. In a wave two. This is gonna be white, and this is gonna be in blue. Here we go. Okay. Or this is gonna be the main impulse, actually. Yes. And this orange brackets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in white. Okay. So here you go. Possible finished wave 1, 2. Well, can be also. It can be, but look, if this 1, 2 is taken there, I mean, let's move inside it. If this is your 1, 2 there, you did not reach the 0.38. Okay? Therefore, very likely that this is your wave 1, or don't forget, this is your wave 1, you're still looking for ABC, which is the same case scenario. Okay? The same case scenario, it might be even deeper in a wave C expanding flat. So, yeah, as safety, keep this one if you want. But both case scenario is looking for lower. So Rolls-Royce at 1 hour 23 minutes. Rolls-Royce, yes. Okay, as expected before, I think 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very likely that the wave 5 is finished, so be careful, okay? Be careful from this one. You might have finished wave 5, wave 3 here, and you might be looking for lower. Now, signal that, yes, that is a signal. That is a signal that you might still be corrective here in a wave 2, I'm going to tell you. Because it is very corrective, moving downward very correctively, you might reach, of course, wave 2. Okay, 0.38 already taken. But I think also time-wise, still need time, or yes, it still need time. Therefore, the structure is not finished, and you're still looking for A, B, and a C, probably deeper, and then moving probably for higher later on. So watch those targets first as testing areas, because also it can be, of course, that it might have topped in 5 wave structure for a wave 5, for a wave 3, and you simply dive deeper for a wave 4 in the orange scenario, which is a very large wave 4. Be careful. Because you have a flat, it might be a very deep wave 4. Be careful, of course. This is very bearish for Rolls-Royce, and target is wave 4 impulse, okay, which is very far. All right, guys. So that was it for today. I'm very sorry for the others, guys, but I'm very exhausted today. It's 2 live streams, and of course I tried my best. It was a very long list for both. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Don't forget, of course, to hit that like button and support the channel to be able also always to be with you, and to be, of course, in live when you need it. That was it for the stock market. Be careful from a Black Monday. I repeat, tomorrow, so be careful. It might open in red. Trade safe. See you tomorrow in the live stream as well for special request again. I wish you a nice eve. Bye bye.